Namaste, friends. This is Elle with Sacred Union Tarot. I want to take a moment just to thank everyone for subscribing to my channel. I really appreciate the comments, you taking the time to watching these videos, the feedback from those of you who have had personal readings, and the continued feedback. Thank you so much for the text messages letting me know how these readings resonate. For those of you who have had personal readings, it's really, really nice to hear your updates on how things are going. So thank you, thank you, thank you. It really makes me feel good, fills my heart. So, wasn't going to do a reading today. It kind of seems like I've been saying that almost every day. I'm being called to do readings quite a bit, so I think there are a lot of messages that people need to hear as we go through this significant astrological time. Okay, speaking of, today is the 28th of January, and this is the first quarter moon in Taurus. And so according to astrologyanswers.com, adjustments can be made over the next week to remove blocks. So I'm gonna do this reading to see what kind of blocks you may be encountering. We know that we've been stuck in some sort of energy, and it's time for this to be released. And you're going to have to get out of this rut you've been in. So whatever you're recycling in your brain, so take a minute now, and whatever it is that you've been recycling in your thoughts, you've been going over and over and over, 9 of Swords energy, 8 of Swords energy, you're just really held captive by this. And we're going to try and identify what in the world this is, and then figure out a way to release ourselves from it. So, and then tomorrow is the 29th, and I will do the weekly reading tomorrow. I'll try and get to it early so I can get it posted. But the sun will be in Aquarius, trine Mars and Gemini. Focus enthusiasm on something productive and keep yourself physically active. Energy is likely pretty high and needs to be used. So if you have any kind of like anxious energy and you just feel like you need to do something physical. Go out and do something active, ride your bike, do something to get yourself out. You may want to even do that today. Yesterday's reading was about releasing that inner wild child, because whatever has kept you in a rut has got you into this energy of recycling something, and you're being asked to release it. Okay, and then also tomorrow on the 29th, Mercury in Capricorn, trine Uranus in Taurus. So ideas can be found outside the box, and this can bring insights that you would have never otherwise thought. Embrace unconventional plans. So remember that wild child reading was all about something conventional, keeping you stuck. The convention. So now we have something unconventional. That's why the wild child needed to be released, because you're going to encounter something where you're going to think of something unconventional that is going to be the solution. Okay? All right. I will say this. This card flipped out twice when I was pre-shuffling. 10 of coins. A lot of laughter. It's like you have this wise old dog. He's like the sage, the elder. And it looks like he's either told a funny story and people are just laughing. But it feels like an equal distribution of assets, resources. But everybody's happy. But what's interesting is he kind of has a dog face, but he has human hands. Don't know what that means. Anyway, whatever or whomever he is, people obviously love him. It's almost like, because he's the only one not wearing a pentacle. He's given all of his pentacles. It looks like maybe to his grandchildren or children. His wife or significant other or something has a pentacle. But look, he's the only one without a pentacle. But he's finding joy in the happiness of others. It's almost like he's distributed his assets. Okay, so don't know what that means. Let's pull an oracle card from the Herbiary deck. Let's see. Actually, they said nope, enchanted blossoms. Okay. I'll turn the camera when I start with the tarot, so I like to do the oracle cards in the kind of the introduction. Gratitude. Yeah. Bluebell. Bluebell and brimstone. Not the ice cream. Gratitude. Feels like they're grateful to him. They said, wait, okay. They told me switch the camera. Then we'll pull another oracle in a minute. There we go. All right, let's see if you can see these. Maybe a little too far away. Let's see if I can move this back some. Okay. There's a little visual clutter going on. And, all right, let's put this here. There we go. All right, they want me to pull some tarot on this gratitude. We have this 10 of Pentacles here. And this is coins. I mean, it's coins, so it's really kind of about money, it feels like. Not just resources, but money. Three of Cups. Celebration, bright happenings. There is an energy of just happy. Overflowing joy is what I'm hearing. Just happiness. Gratitude. Celebration. I'm hearing inspiration. But it's like everything is well. So I guess that's where we're supposed to get once we release what it is that we've been in the rut. This feels like energy transitioning into Sunday. This being Saturday. This feels like whatever this blockage is. Here's the Ace of Pentacles. Money coming. Divine wish being granted. Been hearing that a lot in the readings. Something. I want to know about the blocks, though. What blocks are we? Here, I'm going to move these down so you can see. I feel like I'm too far away for you. How's that? Is that better? There's the Nine of Cups and the Wheel of Fortune. Wishes being granted for sure. Look at that. Look, I mean, you want to stop the reading there, don't you? Let me move these here so you can see them. There is just something really positive and profound about this energy. So what's keeping us stuck? I mean, you got the Nine of Cups. Improvements underway. Feeling pleased. This is you got wishes coming true. Celebrations. Got the Wheel of Fortune. Good fortune. Something to do with manifestation. Something you've been trying to manifest. Maybe you've been stuck in a rut and you haven't been able to manifest it because that energy has kept you from attracting what it is that you're trying to manifest. And here it comes. Here's the Knight of Pentacles. Been seeing him a lot lately too. He has a message to share, it says on the card. All right, let's find out. Let's pull from the herbiary then. This is the elderberry. Cyclicality. Things go in cycles. Seasons. Feels like there's ending of a cycle because on the Wheel of Fortune card it says completion phase. But let's see. Elderberry. Elderberry traditionally lives at the center of a garden, telling stories of winters past and springs yet to come. Though often scraggly and questionably centerpiece, her three faces, 3 of Cups, look at that. Her 3 faces embody the goddess, maiden in the spring, abundant with white petals, mother in the summer when red wine berries adorn her branches, and crone in autumn when her leaves are falling away. She looks quite dead in winter, all bare branches and hollow bones. Elderberry's yearly evolution teaches you to dance with the closely twined cycles of life, death, and rebirth. Wherever you are in your life, she reminds you that acceptance of life's cyclicality is the key to earning your spot at the garden center. You know, all things in cycles. So when you are able to get out of this rut, you will shift into a new cycle. Knight of Swords. Been seeing this one a lot too lately. Something about something's coming in fast. There's like clarity, or what I've heard is controversy. Clarity through controversy. The Moon. Something's been obscured. This is like really feminine energy, very soft, maternal, loving energy. But you're crossing over a bridge here. This is a crossing of a bridge to the next cycle. But what is keeping you in this rut? Spirit, what's keeping us in this rut? What's keeping us in the rut, please? 7 of Coins, 6 of Cups, 5 of Swords. Well, who didn't expect the 5 of Swords to show up? This 5 of Swords is the way I read is self-sabotage. You're allowing something external to you sabotage your energy, your progress, your elevation. Six of Cups to me is a soulmate energy, soul family. And then the 7 of Coins. Generally, you see something like a seed has been planted and you're waiting for the harvest. The work is done. The 7 of Coins here is like a ritual. Like something, that burning bowl ceremony. I think we talked about that yesterday. Take whatever it is that you have that you've been stuck on in a rut, write it down on a piece of paper and do a burning bowl ceremony. Because then, here's the sharing of resources again. You can see that. But whatever this is, whatever rut you're in, it is sabotaging you. You are allowing it to sabotage you. It's keeping you from progressing, from moving forward. And I don't know if you can see this. I'll try and get real close. That's the Phoenix rising. So from the release, the purging of this, whatever you have to do to release it, it's a pretty heavy energy. It's a pretty profound, it's hard to let go of. It's something very personal to you. But until you can spiritually resolve it through either forgiveness or detachment or not caring about the outcome, just turn it, give it to God. I think I've said that in readings almost all week. Once you do, all of this is yours. Your wishes come true. Abundance comes in. Happiness, overjoy. There's this overjoy and there's this gratitude. But remember, sometimes with your free will, you are the one that has to end the cycle by choice, by your actions. Two of Swords. Look at the fire beneath. This is the crossroads. This is the choice point. If you want this, resolve this. And I think that inner child needed to be released, because in order to resolve this, you're going to come up with this outside of the box solution. 8 of Coins. Now look at her face. She's extremely frustrated. She's been working and working and working on this situation. I broke my nail. And she's not gotten anywhere with it. She's wrestling with it. Almost 2 of Pentacles energy. Ace of Cups. There's that overfilling of the joy. Bottom of the deck. 6 of Swords. Yeah, we've seen this on the bottom of the deck a lot. It's time to move on. Okay. They're asking me to pull from another deck, and I don't know what deck they're asking me to pull from. Let's pull from the Lover's Oracle. I've been thinking about going back to doing zodiac readings. I quit doing them for a while. Don't know how you guys feel about that. If you want zodiac readings, I can do zodiac readings for twin flames, or I can just do zodiac readings for the greater good of all my viewers, whatever. But comment below if you would like me to go back to doing the zodiac readings, because those were pretty labor intensive. I mean, there was a lot of energy in there. This says, let there be closeness between you, but always give each other space. Love never claims, it simply allows and gives. Okay, so this is something about maybe not wanting to let go of a relationship. It might be that, and it would have to be a relationship in order for it to be that meaningful to you, because this hurts you in the heart. There's something's not worked out. Might be that you're frustrated because you've worked really hard with your twin flame energy, and you're like, I'm not getting anywhere. I'm frustrated. I'm not getting the responses I want. So stop. That's chaser energy, and that is going to not work in a twin flame relationship. In a twin flame relationship, you just do you, and you attract your twin in. You can't bring them in. And that's all divinely orchestrated, not in your hands. And you can't be in sustainable union until you have done all that inner work, as frustrating as it feels. If you could do anything, what would it be? The answer dwells in your heart, not in your mind. For the heart is the gateway to the soul. So step out of your heart, your mind. Oh, look, twin flames. There we go. This is probably something for a twin flame reading. So this might be twin flames, and feels like one of the twins, probably the divine feminine, is really been really frustrated and feels like this, not being in union with her twin is holding her back. And so that's the rut you've been in. You've been recycling the twin flame, trying to create union energy. It doesn't work that way. So you need to release it. And you may need to watch some really good videos on twin flames, because some information out there is very distorted. Sorry to whoever publishes that content. But they make it a very, they tell it as though it is an active process to be engaged in the relationship, that you orchestrate that. You do not. Your twin flame is your ascension partner. But they're on the exact same frequency of you. Some believe that you've incarnated into two bodies, one soul. That could be true. It could also be true that you are two souls on the exact same frequency, and the only two souls on that frequency. But there's a whole different energy to twin flames than there is to soulmates. And it might be that there's this underlying frustration of you trying to create union by your actions and by, reaching out and communicating. The twin flames are under the push-pull dynamic. Not like soulmates. Soulmates are more of intertwining of the energies that are mutually supportive. Twin flames are mirrors. The twin flame energy is a mirror. The union or the entwining has to go on this long healing journey. And in that process, you ascend. So anyway, I haven't done a video on twin flames. There are really great videos out there. If you have not watched Molly McCord's series on twin flames, go check out her channel. She does have a playlist. It's a few years old, but she explains it better than just about anybody. And after you listen to all of those videos, like podcasts, it really is going to help you to understand the journey, and that might be the message that you needed to hear. Because you may be stuck in this energy, this rut, because you don't understand the twin flames. You've gotten this illusion of romanticizing it, and it's not that. There is a romantic component to it, and that's the passion and the intensity of it, but it's a little different. So if you're not a twin flame, sorry for that, but this really feels like somebody is really just stuck in this, and they just kind of keep thinking the more I push, the further away they get, and I don't understand. It's because you don't understand the dynamic. All right? Okay, so I'm going to end the reading there. Remember, if you get some anxious energy, go out and get some exercise and, kind of get active doing something. And that, if you can get into that meditative state while you're doing something, you may get a really important download that is going to be that out-of-the-box thinking. So go let your wild child out. Go play, do something fun but active. And then you're going to get into kind of that flow state. And that's when you're going to get that, okay, now I get it. Okay? I hope it works out for you. Namaste.